Hello, welcome to the party. Welcome to the Thunderdome. I have a feeling that today's going to be a really good live, you guys. Like a really good one. How is everybody today? I don't know what it is, but I woke up today feeling like a brand new human. Like I felt like rejuvenated. I felt like physically lighter. I felt like I shed a bunch of weight or a bunch of constraints, right? That's what I felt like this morning. Did anybody else feel like that? Or is it just because we have a new moon in Pisces or whatever is happening? Good morning, Sassy Nana. Crystal, the same for you. It was so weird. I woke up and I go, whoa. I felt physically lighter immediately before I even got out of the bed. I felt better. I felt refreshed. I felt like, when you scrub your face and you get like all the dead skin cells off, and it's been a long time since you've done that. That's how I felt energetically. Does that make sense? Oh my God. But I have a headache today too, though. I have a headache. I think I've had a rapid increase in my vibrational frequency from yesterday to today. And so I've got a little bit of a headache right there. But it's getting better. It's going away. Hello, hello, hi. Yes? Okay. First time commenting, Lisa. Oh my God, hello. Thank you for saying something. Um, you woke up, did not want to wake up. Oh, interesting. Yeah. You didn't feel like you slept at all? Okay, yeah. Can't move your neck? Yeah, my neck is a little bit tight, actually. I'm gonna use my Theragun later and like massage it out, but my neck is a little bit tight. But I just felt incredibly light. I felt cleansed when I woke up, and I don't know why. I had a lot of dreams, but I don't really know why specifically. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Your mouth is numb from the dentist. Hi, Lisa. Um, yeah, interesting. It's been interesting. Okay, okay, okay. I just want to know first if that's how you guys felt. Where are you from? Let me know. Let me know where you're from. Frequency is changing. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you've been here for a while, or if you're new or whatever. Let me know. Let me know. Jersey, Minnesota. Ooh, Washington State in the woods. I love that. I'm just from the woods. I love that. Oh, could be the end of Pisces season. Yeah, could be. Yeah. Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Tucson. Yeah, Lori, we know, but I still want you to tell us. Kansas, you were new in March. Fun. Is it March? This March or last March? Illinois. Oh my God, you get to catch me live. That's fun. I love that you're here live. Michigan, Utah. So many Tucsons today. Indiana. We got a heyo. I like the fun greetings this month. Okay. I was like, is it still March? I had to look at my calendar that's on my desktop. Salem, Mass, San Diego. So listen, so many of you say that you're in San Diego, and I am in San Diego for like a week at a time, like every other month. And every time I'm there, I'm out constantly, and no one ever sees me. So I don't know. Are you guys really from San Diego? Or are you just hiding in your homes? Figured I'd run into somebody. I run into people here in Winston-Salem, and so many more of you people follow me in San Diego. It's so funny. Bozeman, you woke up in Bozeman, Montana again, Stacy. Stacy, one of these days you're gonna message on here and be like, I woke up somewhere different today. If you were to guess, it would be from Utah or Alaska. Whoa. What's funny about that is I've never even been to either one of those. Utah or Alaska. What kind of vibes do I give off that you think I'm from Utah or Alaska? Maryland. Ooh, strange sensation in your head about 10 minutes ago. What was it, Michelle? What brings you there so often? Visiting friends and stuff, getting away from the East Coast, shedding off the East Coast energy, taking on some West Coast energy, shaking it up a little bit. You're from LA? Track you down if I was in San Diego. Yes, Laura, you would. That's so funny. Oh, you're just hiding in your homes. That's okay. I mostly hide in my home in Winston, so that's okay. Oh, that's so funny. You guys are so funny. Oh, Alexandra, you're gonna have to let us know what the strange sensation in your head was. The nurse in me wants to know. Wants to know. Oh my god, tiny paintbrush, you're in Greensboro. Get out of here. I would love to shake off the East Coast weather. Yeah, go somewhere for like a couple days. Shake it off. It feels good. Ooh, White Mountains in Arizona. That's nice. A Kansas buddy. Who here's from Kansas, especially if you're on YouTube? John and Jean wants to find a Kansas buddy. Oh, hello, Kim, Baltimore. Do you have tips on meditating without getting nervous? Yeah, tell me why you're getting nervous, Danielle. I would love to give you tips on meditating when you feel nervous. My gut says just lean into it, let yourself be nervous and meditate anyway, and the nervousness will go away rather quickly. Oh, the pain in or the sensation, not pain in your head. Somewhat vertigo, but you've never had that before. It was so weird. Oh, I've had that before too. All of a sudden you get really, really dizzy, but it's only in your head, not your whole body. For me, that's been rapid, super rapid increases in vibrational frequency or big giant shifts in energy. And then it just kind of goes away. Aw, you love the video today on things always working out. Who saw the video today? The only way out is through. That's right, clever girl. The only way out is through. Yeah, who saw the video for today? Yeah? Do you like it? Okay. I'm gonna try to say your name right. Hold on, I made a note. I've been practicing, so I really hope I got it right. Natha? I want to say me, and it's not me, it's ne. Natha, not Nida. Natha? No, I still said it wrong. Help me fix it. It's like my brain remembered it the one way and then I couldn't change it to another way. The Schumann? Yeah, the Schumann has been insane. It was very close. Okay. Will you send me another voice note in the group? Because I'm going to keep practicing. I'm going to get it right. It's hard once you have to unremember something. You know what I mean? But I'm going to untrain my brain. I'm going to say it right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, World Meditation Saturday. Is that the 21st? Oh my God, that is the 21st. I need to make a video about that, don't I? Yeah, we're gonna do that World Meditation thing. I'll make a video about it. On the 21st. Yes. Yeah, I have it written down. I didn't realize it was coming up so quickly. So much has been going on. So I'll make a video about it, tell you guys about it. It's not something that I started, it's something that somebody else started, but I think it's great. And we can all do that together and raise the vibrational frequency of everyone, including ourselves. So okay, meditating when I feel nervous. I know why I feel nervous every time to quiet my mind because sometimes when I do, I feel like I see. Sometimes when I do it, I feel like I don't understand, Danielle. Oh, you see the energy and it scares you. Well, why does it scare you? It's only scaring you because you've told yourself a story that it has to be scary, but it's not actually scary. So instead of deciding ahead of time that what you're seeing is scary, allow yourself to experience it because as a soul, your soul cannot be hurt or injured. Nothing bad can happen to you inside of meditation because a soul cannot be damaged or injured or hurt or destroyed or anything like that. So nothing bad can happen to you. So just allow what's going to unfold in meditation and then you know what it is instead of telling yourself ahead of time that it's scary. Sometimes we have to do it scared too. So if you've already convinced yourself it's scary and it's scary every time, just let yourself do it scared and it's going to be okay because meditation's really good. Yeah, the worldwide meditation is the great synchronization event that they've been talking about. I have to go and watch the old one. I have a link to it and then I'll share and we'll do the whole thing. So yeah, 100% we should all get on that too. I'll make that video probably tomorrow. Okay. Or the next day. But that'll be Saturday. Yeah, so good. Okay, so today's live, I made notes so I wouldn't forget because ADHD. Today's live is called You're Not Falling Apart, the World Is. Because I know so many people feel like that they are just falling apart and everything around them is falling apart. But here's the thing, you are not everything around you. You are not falling apart. The world is. Let it crumble. It's not only going to be okay, it's going to be significantly better than it ever has been before, right? Let it crumble. You gotta let it. You can try to not let it crumble, but that's not gonna work. And you're just gonna get exhausted and frustrated and maybe scared, or I don't know what it is, all the bad feeling vibes, right? Let it crumble. It's crumbling anyway. Okay. You're not falling apart. The world around you is. It's important to remember. Let it fall. Let the towers fall. Let it fall. It has to happen. Yeah, and it's okay to be a little bit sad about it. It's okay to grieve things, like families falling apart. That's part of the split because we have free will, right? Not everybody is wanting to do the higher vibrational path. Some people are very comfortable in that lower vibrational path, and that's okay. Like higher vibration is not better than lower vibration; they're just different vibrations. So it's okay if somebody is not done with the lower vibration yet, things they want to learn and experience. Let them. They're not done yet. They're not ready to go to the higher vibration. Let them. They will get to that higher vibration in their own time, just like you got it in your own time, right? So it's not you, it's the world. Let it, let it, let it, let it. Being stuck in the 3D doesn't mean you're going to be miserable for the rest of life. Miserable is because you're choosing to be miserable. Being stuck in 3D does not mean that you, or not being stuck in, let's rephrase that. Existing in the 3D state does not mean that you are miserable. That misery is outside of that. It's separate. Those are two separate concepts, if that makes sense. If people want to be miserable though, they're going to be miserable because free will, baby. Ain't nothing can get rid of that. Ain't nothing. Okay, so I do want to say, because I'm seeing a few questions, I do want to say, I'm going to make an announcement, but I'm also going to take a couple of questions. If you guys want me to channel about things that are happening in the world, I'd rather not do personal questions right now. But things on the world. If you haven't seen my content since 2025, I'm not shadow banned right now. I was for a little bit, but you have to go back and interact with it for it to show back up on like your FYP and stuff like that. But I'm gonna take some questions. So in a minute, if you guys want to ask me general questions about the world, so I can channel and I'll tap into the ones that I feel like kind of like drawn toward, right? No, my bulletin's still there on TikTok. You should be able to see it. That's weird. No, the bulletin's still there. Should have had an update when I posted a video this morning. Weird. But I want to let you guys know before I start taking questions to channel, open channeling, where you can ask literally anything, including personal questions, is happening this Sunday, 4/22 at 2 p.m. Eastern. 4/22 at 2 p.m. Eastern, right? This Sunday is open channeling. So the link is in the bio if you want to go join open channeling. I'm so freaking stoked. I freaking love open channeling. It's so fun. And this time we're doing it on a Sunday, 4/22. Sorry. Thank you, Jagos. 4/22. This Sunday, 4/22. 3/22? What month is this? I wrote down 4/22 on my card and it's messing me up. Guys, time is made up. Yeah, timey-wimey. It's this Sunday, the 22nd. I wrote down 4/22 and I'm thinking about April because I have a really fun trip planned in April. I fixed it on my note card. 3/22, March 22nd at 2 p.m. Thank you. Thank you. March is the third month. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Time. Okay. 3/22. It's still March. It's still March. It's like I'm wanting it to be April. 3/22, 2 p.m. Eastern. Eastern time. Is when we're gonna have open channeling. And open channeling is so rad because it's like super chill and casual, just like this is. It's just like the lives, right? And yeah, you're right, man. What even is time? Time is so made up, like I can't. I'm a Pisces. I've never had a strong relationship with time. So anyway, come get your tickets. Every ticket gets you the live action event and the replay. So you can go back and watch it over and over again later if you want. Anybody can raise their hand to ask a question. Open channeling is so fun. Like it's so fun. It's so casual. There's a big giant chat on the side so you guys can all chat it up to each other and get all as weird as however you want the whole time. It's so fun. And what else? What else? Oh, you can sponsor somebody for open channeling. Okay. So if you even if you can't make it live, you can still get a ticket and watch the replay because the things that we channel are really good and really applicable to the energy. But you can sponsor somebody for open channeling who can't quite afford a ticket right now, and you can also ask to be sponsored. So if you go to the link in my bio, it has open channeling where you get your own ticket, and right underneath that, there's a big thing that says ask and a big thing that says give. So you can either ask to be sponsored or give a sponsored spot. It's over Zoom. It's over Zoom. And it says that in the description and stuff. It's a Zoom event. We do it on Zoom. You want to sponsor me? Last time I couldn't figure it out. Could a mod help me? Yeah, dog lover. Good, good. I love this for you so much. Go to that link in my bio. You know where you go to buy the ticket. And if you're on TikTok, here's what you do. Tap my face up here and then tap it down here. And now you're on my page with all my stuff. Click that little hyperlink that you see at the top. And then you'll see a big box when you scroll. It says ask and give. Click on give. And that's how you give. It is $25 US for a ticket. It gets you the live and the replay. And you guys can ask literally anything. The weirder the better. Like, I want weird questions. I'll answer literally anything, but the weirder the better. Give me something weird to channel. I need it. My Pisces needs the weird. My black cat needs the weird, right? Oh, you still think about the lady I channeled the living floral wall art? That was such a beautiful thing. Golly, I really hope she reaches out when she starts to do that. That was such a beautiful thing to channel for her. It was really fun. Yeah, open channeling this Sunday on the 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. Got your ticket and bring me a weird personal question? Hell yeah, cat. Hell yeah, those are the vibes. I'm so into it. I'm so into it. Yeah, and Christy's making a good point. Even if you don't get called on, you might get your question answered anyway. We hear that a lot, especially in the chat. You'll hear a bunch of people go, "Oh my god, that answered the question I had, and wasn't even trying to raise my hand." Yeah, Ada, I'm so glad you're back. We do deeper downloads when there is a big event happening. I feel like a deeper downloads is starting to brew to happen again. Open channeling is about literally anything. Deeper downloads is about just the current events of the world. Deeper downloads is where I just channel for you purely and I don't take questions. Open channeling is where I am taking questions. I'm giving you a short channeled message at the beginning. And what do my guides say it's about? I'm going to channel it for you live and open channeling because I just channel for you live now. I don't like write it down or anything. I just go straight into the guides. But hold on. I can't remember. Was it channeling events? I can't remember what they said because I haven't channeled it yet. Oh, it's called The Message that I'm going to give to you guys. I'm going to live channel for you in open channeling this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern is Walking Between Worlds, how to navigate these massive energetic shifts. It's like how to do it because we're in it. We're literally in it right now, right? Cycles are ending, new ones are beginning. The third and fifth densities are diverging. So we're going to channel about it. Right. And we're just going to talk to the guides. And then after I give you that channeled message at the beginning, then I open it up and you guys can ask me literally anything. And I channel for you guys. It's going to be so good. Yeah. A deeper downloads, I feel like is brewing soon. I just want to have enough information. You know how I am. I want to have enough. I'm not going to start one with just this much information. So yeah, I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked about this. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a really good open channeling. It's going to be fun. It's casual. Yeah, come hang out with me on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be so rad. Okay, so that being said, I also want to let you know, I know we've heard from some of you. We're responding to everybody that sends us emails. I think we might be caught up by now on those emails. The website, we know that some of the videos are from time to time having trouble playing. It's not consistent. It's from time to time. We are completely rebuilding our website on the back end. We have a brand new web developer coming in because we found a bunch of coding issues with the web developer that built the first one. And so we're building it brand new from scratch. You guys won't know a difference on the outside. It will look the same, but it will work better. So if you're having video issues, please keep reaching out to us using the contact form. But we are rebuilding it. That takes a couple of months though. So, it's going to take a minute, but just so you know. Yeah. So if things get messed up, the best thing you could do is close the browser, log out, close the browser, open a new browser, but still reach out to us if things are not working because we can do a little voodoo magic on the back end sometimes and reset them for you too. So, yes. What else? Yeah, Corey did a bunch of little tricks this morning on most of the videos on the website, so hopefully that will help too. Yeah. This is really good. Okay, so the question is Joe Kent stepping down as the counterterrorism person, right? I'm gonna just tap into this a little bit because this has been interesting for me. With everything falling, the 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 White House as an energy, not the house, but as an energy, the White House, the government, that section of the government in particular is literally rotting from the inside out. And this Joe Kent that stepped down as the director of the counterterrorism agency, whatever the word is just more proof of that. It's literally rotting from the inside out. Remember we said that they who are running the government now for the United States are going to dismantle it for us. That's exactly what's happening. And when I was meditating a little bit this morning, I saw this image of um, somebody gets really mad. Like let's say uh, somebody's in a house. Like I literally saw this. Somebody's in a house and somebody's telling them they have to vacate, and they go, "No, I'm going to do whatever I want," because they're being told to vacate. They don't want anybody else to have this house, and so they literally start gutting it and start taking everything out. And they're like, "If I can't have it, nobody can have it." But it just makes it easier for the person who wanted the house because they were going to tear it down anyway. They were going to gut it anyway. So it's like they're doing all of the things for us. So anyway, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So, yeah. Astrology says April's going to be crazy. Spirit is saying the same things, you guys. Spirit is saying the same things. Um give me a second. Let me tap into that cuz that's a big question. It's hard for me to see outside of March because there's still a bunch of crazy that's going to happen in March. I mean, I've been telling you that it's ramping up and we're in the ramp up now, and it has to get even crazier, but we're getting close to the end of that crazy cycle, like the outward crazy. They're still going to be crazy for a while, but the contrast it's getting extreme, and that's on purpose. It has to get extreme. That's the point. That's how the third and the fifth density split. That's what it looks like, right? So April, I I am getting let me look at my calendar really quick. Where's my calendar? I don't even have a calendar. It's on my phone and I'm live on TikTok, so I can't look at that. I don't think I can click on it here. No, I sure can't. Um, okay, give me a second. Let me just April feels it feels light. The energy feels lighter. It feels like a big shift happens towards the beginning of the month, and then towards like the 20th, 21st, another big shift, like a big, like abrupt vroom, shift. Like I don't know how else to explain it. That's so hard to put into words. It's like the third, the fourth, the fifth, maybe the fifth, the sixth. Hold on, let me get an actual date. April third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I can't, it's not narrowing down any more than that. Fourth and the fifth seem like the most likely, but it could be anywhere between the third and the sixth. There's a first energy just like shifts. And I don't, can I get more words to put to that? I'm just like seeing it. Okay, help me out with some words to put to that. We have just a shift in consciousness and awareness, conscious awareness. Okay, so we're gonna have a giant shift in conscious awareness. I don't think this is news to anybody, is what my guides are saying. We're gonna about ready to have a giant shift in conscious awareness. And then it's like after it's settled in for 2 or 3 weeks, then around the 20th, 21st, it goes boom and it shifts again. It's like, you know how you know something for a little while, and then all of a sudden you go, oh, no, now I know it. And it's like sunk in. It's like that, right? Yeah. Um, I'm just catching up on these uh questions now. So so here's the thing with extraterrestrials. According to Bashar, who is a first contact specialist, I am not a first contact specialist. I talk to some Arcturians, but I am not a open contact, first contact psychic. That's not my role. I know some of the things because of my own curiosities, but that's not we all have our roles, right? And so my particular role is helping people see different perspectives, helping people know how to like heal on the inside, how to shift, how to grow. That's my thing, and give answers is to like explain what's going on, right, in simple terms. That's my role. But because I'm super into extraterrestrials, because hello, that's so freaking dope, right? I've been talking to my own guys and asking my own questions. So for my own personal like asking questions about extraterrestrials, not being an open contact specialist, because I'm not, okay? Um, open contact, my what I'm getting from my guides, it agrees with Bashar. It feels like early 2027 is what's gonna happen. Like maybe the first 3, 4, maybe 5, but 3, 4 months is when open contact is going to begin. So there, here's the thing though, between now and when open contact actually happens, open contact being the open contact is the point where all over the entire planet in many major cities we are going to see actual extraterrestrial ships, not disguised, not cloaked, not moving, just stationary above ex- massive expansiveness, like big fields, open bodies of water, things like that. They're not, don't want to be over our heads because that feels very like commanding, commandeering. Do you know what I mean? That can feel scary and they don't want us to be freaking scared. So it's all over the world. It's going to be undeniable. The governments aren't going to be able to do anything about it. The media is not going to be able to spin it. People are going to be seeing it with their eyeballs. Now, that doesn't mean people are not going to deny it when it happens, but it will be undeniable. No one will be able to gaslight you because you'll be able to look out into the sky in many major cities across the entire world and see it. That's open contact. But between now, what's been happening and to the point of open contact, the extraterrestrials are showing themselves more and more and more. That's what they're doing, right? That's why we're seeing a lot more orbs in the skies. Oh, and also this, thank you guys, just reminded me of this. Where we see the most conflict, where we see the most third density kind of energy is where the extraterrestrials are the most because they are there kind of countering some of this energy because they have been and they will continue to stop any nuclear warheads that are trying to be launched or detonated or anything like that, right? I don't know the lingo because I'm not a military person, obviously, but you guys know what I'm saying. They are showing the extraterrestrials are showing themselves more and more. But I don't know if you guys have seen this. There are a lot of videos of a lot of orbs, and it's undeniable that these are extraterrestrial in origin and in the skies of places like Iran, right? It is undeniable. And so the extraterrestrials are showing themselves more and more and more because they want it to be kind of a slow burn, right? Because if they just come out, that's jarring, that's scary, right? Even if we feel like we're excited for it and we want it, it's scary because we have these primal things, these primal instincts in us that if we don't know what it is to be afraid of it, right? Because that's a survival mode. So it needs to be more of a slow burn, right? And so they want to show us like, hey, the energy's good. We're not trying to harm you. We're actively stopping bombs and missiles to some degree and things like that, right? They're showing that. So they are going to be showing them more and more and more. And you can have your own open contact. You don't have to wait, by the way, for the beginning of 2027 to happen and for open contact to happen for you to see it extraterrestrial. You can do it right now. If you use the Dr. Stephen Greer has made that app CE5 Contact, CE5 Contact app. It's like $10 or something. And he has had many extraterrestrial experiences, like repeatable experiences. He teaches you how to do exactly what he did through like certain meditations. He even gives you the music he uses, et cetera, right? He teaches you how to do that so you can have your own kind of open contact for your own personal self, personal contact, right? It's a really good app. It really is. It's worth significantly more than $10, and it's a one-time thing, right? Oh, thank you, Ada. Ada says Bashar has techniques on the website, on Daryl Inca's website, to lose the fear and prep your mind for contact. That's great. I love that. That's great. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm getting questions about the guy abducted by the dolphin. Yeah, I have had a lot of curiosities around this, and so I want to answer some questions about this too. Oh, I can drink my tea now. Mm. Hmm. Yes, and Holly's making a great point. Like they're very much for your free will because they genuinely love. Like they are love, they emanate love. So if you're afraid, they're not going to come to you. So if they drop in front of you and then you all of a sudden have a bunch of fear, they're going to go away because they don't want you to be afraid, right? Okay. So there was this guy, and I've only seen little bits and pieces of this. I haven't even seen the whole story. So please correct me if I get any of these details wrong. But here's all I know. is there was this man who was this like engineer or something, maybe a civil engineer, I can't remember, said he was abducted by these dolphins and forced to make this underwater city or whatever. Um, there's a couple different things. There's a couple different things that are happening because what a wild thing, right? What a wild thing to be able to just say and claim, right? Anybody wants to expand on this more in the comments, like please feel free. But I know you can find it for sure on TikTok. I don't know about YouTube yet because I haven't looked on YouTube. But there's just some slight misunderstandings from the man who was quote unquote abducted. Okay, I'm going to use different language because I've been shown just a different perspective, and that's just me. Okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding, but it feels like truth to me. So I'm just going to share with you what I got. Okay. Katootie Patootie says, just type in Gerald the dolphin in Florida. Yeah, Gerald the dolphin will get you the story that you need. There is this man who was assisted to go into this underground like cave that had air in it, right? Underground cave that already had oxygen in it, and brought him down there into this cave and was communicating with him. Dolphins are so very psychic. Okay. That's one of the reasons why we, as the common folk, are not allowed to interact with them, not allowed to do anything with them because they're very psychically linked and they will communicate with us and they will just destroy all the secrets that the people in charge are trying to keep from us. Right. So, he was brought down there and the dolphins were communicating with him partly as a like, hey, we're showing some of the humans now that like we are more than what you guys have thought that we are, but also can you help us do this thing, because they thought it was fun. Dolphins are can be mischievous, very very playful energy. They like to joke around, right? And so just as a whole, not that's a gross generalization, but it's mostly true. And so uh the some of the people in the comments, trust but verify, are saying he had deep sea water in his lungs. I haven't seen that yet, but again, I haven't been looking into it on purpose, right? So the he like had to build, not had to, but he built all this stuff. He wasn't really abducted. They were just bringing him down as an opportunity, but he was curious. His curiosity was greater than his fear. And so he stayed. If he was more afraid than anything, the dolphins would have absolutely just returned him because they're not nefarious or anything like that, right? And so yeah, Solar Glow Meditations made a video about it that made me go, oh my God, now I'm just gonna tap into it. She made it. That's the Dowsing Rod girl. She's so good. She made a video about it. He really was taken down. That really was real. And now there's a bunch of videos that I've seen on TikTok, especially, that are saying there is no man. Nobody ever said this. This was a made up story, and that's not true. So once I saw that, I was like, oh, look, propaganda. I'm an American. I'm familiar with propaganda, right? I can smell propaganda from a mile away. So I was like, well, now I really extra have to look into it. So this man apparently, and I say look into it, I didn't watch videos, I just talked to my guides about it. This man apparently was communicating with them. And yeah, it's a little bit scary because it's jarring and like what's going on. And you know, people are trying to say that he's crazy and all of that. But I mean, that's the thing, right? When people land on truth, this has been going on throughout all of human history. So as soon as somebody lands on truth, there's somebody in the shadows calling that person crazy, trying to take away all their credibility, right? That's happened over and over and over again. It's such an old, boring trope at this point. So whenever somebody in the shadows is calling somebody else crazy, that makes me go, I'm going to look into this now and see if there's any truth to that. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not, right? But that's why we use our own discernment. So yeah, there is, yeah, and somebody's saying there's physical evidence, medical evidence. Yeah, we're talking about Gerald the dolphin and the guy who was taken by the dolphins and underwater city. Normal things. We're talking about normal human things here. Yeah, I believe him and the plane lady. And here's the thing. I have a superpower. I've had it my whole life. I know when people are lying. But here's the thing. They have to know they're lying. If they believe that it's truth, the energy is different. And then I have to ask my guides if it's true or not. But I can know instantly when somebody knows that they're lying. The dolphin guy is not lying, and the lady on the plane they were not lying. They were not lying. Yeah. Oh, Kira Ora, Swifty and Zed. Hello. So anyway, dolphins are a whole thing. We're gonna get all of our history returned to us when open contact happens. I've seen anything from guides on Ukraine. I channeled about Ukraine a couple years ago, a year and a half ago, maybe. Ukraine. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get anything. That's interesting. It's less about Ukraine and more about Russia, but I do want to know about Ukraine too. It's less about Ukraine and more about Russia, the energy, why it's important, what's going on right now. The people of Ukraine are living out many, many very dramatic, very big cycles, things that many of them, it's like we're cleaning up energy. We're finishing out things that we didn't learn before. And so that's why it's so big and it's so dramatic. And the fact that Russia is attacking them just because they said, I want your land now. What are we, toddlers? Um, that happening is just one of the ways that all the disillusionment spell is now working, right? The disillusionment is going away. So we're realizing that it's really the infighting has never been the people, that it's never been the citizens. The Russians aren't bad, Ukrainians aren't bad, Israelis aren't bad. It's the governments. It's the governments, it's the leaders, it's all that kind of stuff. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense at all because I'm just channeling all of this. So anyway, it's a lot. There's a lot going on right now, isn't there? Hmm. Oh yeah, Chris Bledsoe. So I went down a small rabbit hole of Chris Bledsoe the other day. So we could talk about that too, right? Chris Bledsoe is the guy from North Carolina, also North Carolina right here, um, where he said it was like 2013 or maybe before that, I can't remember. Him and his whole family had these extraterrestrial, like direct contact experiences, and it changed their life. And the people in the shadows pointed at him and called him crazy, right? Because there was so much truth to it. And the people in charge, especially the governments, didn't want everybody to know that this was possible and real because they didn't want anybody looking into it. Because if we can look to extraterrestrials for an example, why would we look to our own government for an example? So, anyway, let's talk about Chris Bledsoe. So, I've watched him a little bit. I'm very careful when big things are happening like this, like Chris Bledsoe is now a trending name on the internet, right? When things are trending, I go away from it on purpose because I don't want to be caught in that energy. I want to be in my own energy. And then I just talk to my guides about it, right? So, I haven't gone on a Chris Bledsoe deep dive, but I did get caught on his daughter Emily's TikTok last night, and it felt correct to finally watch it. And so I watched some like 7, 8 part story about what happened to them, which is good because it was removed from Chris Bledsoe enough where I could tap in myself and not get pulled in the energy. It's completely correct. It's completely true. I mean, all of it, literally all of it. I actually ordered the book that he wrote last night after listening to his daughter because now I'm curious and now I want to hear his point of view, like in order. So I ordered his book and it'll be here on Saturday for me. So, it's very fascinating. It's very interesting. It's very real. All of it's real. There's not one red flag with that whole story. I found her story. If you just look up Emily Bledsoe on TikTok, she has her own account. It's Emily, what's Chris? It's not, it's Emily Bledsoe something. She's married. Emily Bledsoe, like Holloway or something. But if you look up Emily Bledsoe, ETs or aliens, you'll come up. It's Holloway. Yeah. Emily Bledsoe Holloway is her name on TikTok. You read Chris Bledsoe's book? Yeah, his daughter is very easy to watch. She's very good storyteller. She really is. Yeah. So that was really cool to hear that because she was young. She was like 10 when this happened. So it was very interesting. Ooh, Ukrainians were definitely not practicing discernment on Russia before, and now it flipped upside down. I mean, and that's part of it too, right? Because all of us, every country in the whole damn world, I don't care where you're at, okay? Every country in the whole world has been propagandized to dislike somebody else, to think that somebody else is scary, somebody else is evil, somebody else is the enemy. And Russia and Ukraine, that was theirs, right? So everybody, but that's what I'm saying right now is all of that, the spell is dissolving. The spell is dissolving. That's one of the towers that are falling. All of it. Oh, you guys asking about Netanyahu? Why can't I say it? Am I not supposed to say it out loud? Bibi in Israel. Um, yeah, that's so funny. I couldn't say it the right way. Um, yeah, it is so unbelievably obvious to me that that video of him with the coffee, drinking the coffee, saying, "I'm real, I'm here, I've got 5 fingers and I've got 5 finger." That's so obviously AI. Like, it's not even that's so obviously AI. What are you talking about, right? It's so weird. So, when I tapped into that when it first happened, I got that he was, unwell. Hold on, my kid is texting me from school. What time is it? Oh, it's like the end of the day. Hold on. Mom duties. Give me just a second and then I will. Oh my god. Okay, good. Not an emergency. Okay, I can deal with that in a minute. Um, Thank you for understanding. When I saw that video where I was like, this is so obviously AI, because here's the thing, when you are tapped in, when you can channel, you can tell when things are AI and not AI, as long as your consciousness is relaxed. You can, it's obvious. It's like almost watching a cartoon versus a real live action film. Like, it's so obvious and you can't even question it. So here's the thing. I also teach you how to channel. I don't know if you guys knew that. I teach you how to channel. So you don't have to rely on me or anybody else. You can 1,000,000% channel for yourself. It's the channeling trilogy. It's those expansion packs. It's linked in the bio, right? 3 different waves. The third one comes out next month, and I'm going to drop that at the very beginning of April, so in a couple more weeks. So anyway, yeah, and if you can always tell AI, good. I love that for you. Good. But anyway, I'm teaching you how to channel, so you can learn how to channel yourself 100%. Just go get the expansion pack. It's linked in my bio. Okay. Good morning, Taryn. Hello. Which expansion pack to start with? If you aren't sure which expansion pack to start with, I would do the alignment trilogy, which is the first one. Wave 1, which is get out of your head. That is the best one to start with if you don't know where to start. But if you want to learn how to channel, start with wave 1 of the channeling trilogy, right? Just kind of do them in order, right? Anyway, okay. So, I'm helping you how to do all that stuff because the point is I want to help you guys get fully into alignment, live your best freaking damn lives, and learn how to channel so then we can just all be psychic together. Because think how wonderful the planet is going to be when people like me become obsolete in this kind of a capacity. Does that make sense? I don't want to do this forever. I want you guys to be able to do what I do, and then we can all go do other things. Does that make sense? We just keep growing together. I want you guys to be able to channel for yourself. So I'm teaching you guys how to do all of that. Okay. The truth about the 2024 election is already out, and it will be accepted amongst those who are choosing higher vibrational frequencies and learning and growing and expanding. And it will not be accepted by those of lower frequencies for the most part. Some of them will accept it, but they don't care. That's the short answer of that. Okay. So, when I first tapped into BB and the coffee mug and the whole thing, I was like, what the hell is this? I got that he was scared and running away and he was injured in some capacity. He felt unwell. And I'm not really sure what it was because the energy doesn't feel good. So I didn't live in there very long, but it's scared at literally running away, almost like a hand on his side. So I don't know if it was like an injury in his gut or if there was a bullet. Like, I don't know, you guys. Conjecture is pointless. It just wastes time. So he was ill and running away. I don't know. I honestly don't. I can't find him. When I try to tap into his energy, that doesn't mean he's dead. That doesn't mean he's dead. It just means I can't find him. It could mean that he's dead. It could also mean that he is hidden or cloaked for some reason. I mean, because I'm not all knowing, all powerful, right? So sometimes I can't find the energy, but that is for a very specific reason. That person is either hidden away, they're energetically no longer relevant, or they're actually physically dead. Those are the main reasons why. But I can't find him anywhere when I try to find his energy. And usually I can pinpoint people and be like, no, that one's still alive. So anyway, what are you guys getting on that? Right? Because I'm but a human. And I have certain strengths and certain not strengths. So ooh, how do I know if I'm channeling my guides and not a random spirit? You just If you are meaning to, if your intent is that you are speaking to your guides, that's who you are talking to, because nothing can violate your free will, right? Hmm. What is energetically no longer relevant, meaning if not dead? If you are energetically no longer relevant, that means nobody's paying attention to you. So you're not getting any energy. Nobody is you're not having the energetic effects that you once were having. So if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. The illusion of control of those in power is cracking and they're scrambling. That is correct. They're scrambling. Um, there's so much that's coming out right now. I mean, the whole thing with the counterintelligence guy in the United States government quitting because he wasn't he the one that said that the people who are left inside of the Epstein network were planning a second 9/11 and going to blame it on Iran, right? And everybody's like, hell no, because we're not falling for that anymore, right? We're not falling for that anymore. We are smarter, we're more awakened, we're more aware, we're more attuned, right? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah. When are we going to stop worrying about bills and rent and shelter and money and food? You can stop worrying about it right now because everything is always working out for you. And I know that sounds insane. And you're like, Sam, you're a dick. Everything's terrible. Okay, I'm a dick, but everything's working out for you. Everything is working out for you so fucking hard that even when you don't believe it, that line of thinking is working out for you. That line of thinking is working out for you that you believe that nothing's working out for you because that's what you need to believe in the moment. And that is okay. That is okay because sometimes we really do need to believe that nothing is working out for us. So it is obvious to us what is working out for us. Do you know what I mean? Everything is working out for you. Like actually. And anything that's not working out is because it's not for you. It's not for you. It's just not. It's not for you. Here's the thing, and I'm yelling at my past self too, right? Because I love you so much. Why are we holding on to the things? Why are you holding on to things that you don't even want anymore? It's out of fear because who am I without that thing? Who am I without this terrible job that treats me like crap and makes me not sleep at night and doesn't even pay me enough to survive? But I'm still fighting to keep that job because it's scary. Because who are you without that job? You are somebody so much better. You are somebody so much better. You are somebody so much more powerful. You are somebody who has stepped into your own freaking light and power. That's who you are. You are yourself. You're not yourself while you're holding on to that dumbass job that's not even paying you enough to live. Do you know what I mean? Everything is working out for you. You don't have to worry about shit. You can, but you don't have to. It's not a requirement to survive. It's not a requirement to be successful. In fact, it's a requirement to not worry about things if you want to be successful, if you want to be fine, right? Anyway, the end. I'm done with my rant. But everything's working out for you, damn it. It really is. I'm saying it to myself too. Yeah. Oh, you need an idea if your no confirmation when talking to your guides. If you guys are setting up yes no confirmations, talk to your guides. My yes confirmation is full body chills. Oh my god, I was just restricted on TikTok, my live for false information. Okay, if you guys are on TikTok, my live is restricted. I think that just means new people can't come in. But if you guys could share the live, like the live, just do your best, text to people. I have no idea what false info. TikTok is unwell and it has been for a long time. So thank you so much. Maybe that will help get it out. I'm not really sure. Oh, good. More people are joining. Maybe that helps. Yeah, I don't know. It said false information, but I don't know. It doesn't tell me for what or who said it. So anyway, my yes confirmation for my spirit guides is full body chills. My no confirmation is like a contraction. Like my body just feels like it goes like this on its own. Feels a little bit tighter. It used to be felt like a hand on my shoulder, like right here, like a hand would just gently press. But I wanted something a little bit more full body, and so I went with just a feeling a little contraction, little me, a little bit like that. Yeah. Everything, Megan, everything's always working out for you. TikTok, false. That's so funny. I know. Oh my God. So good. I love you guys so much. Yeah, TikTok's like, hell no. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll fight with TikTok because everything is always working out for you, whether you believe it or not. And that's the beauty of it. Isn't that great? It's so funny. You guys are so funny. Ugh. Some asleep person reported could have. Yeah. People tend to report other people or complain to other people when their own feelings are hurt because the idea is it seems easier to project and blame others for the things that are making us upset, but it's not actually easier. It's actually infinitely harder to blame others for your own things that you're upset about because then you never let it go. You're always living in that moment, right? Because you can't deal with it and move through it and be done with it. Yeah. Aw, Freedway, you're so cute. Thank you. That was nice. Um, yeah, reactive emotional responses. That's fine. I used to be a very emotionally responding kind of person. So like I get it. I mean, I fully get it. I'm a Pisces baby. I got all the feelings. And when I was an unhealed Pisces, woo, 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 I was always upset at somebody for something. So like I get it. I get it. You don't you don't realize it until you do. Do you know what I mean? So whatever, it's okay. Thank you for helping me break out of TikTok jail on TikTok live. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh yeah. Do you guys have any insight into the Schumann craziness? Probably. My guides are so funny. I was like, "Do you have any insights?" And they said, "We are the insights." Okay. Oh, okay. Um, Schumann resonance. Let's ask the guides. Oh, and if you want to ask any questions, especially personal questions, come to open channeling on Sunday. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern, the 22nd, 2 p.m. Eastern this Sunday. Open channeling. We do more of this. It's like this, but I get to see your faces and I get to hear your voices. And you get to raise your hand and like actually ask a question with your freaking mouth instead of having to type it. It's really fun. It's very energetically healing. And I share a very special channeled message about the 3D 5D split at the beginning of it. So that'll be fun. It's linked in the bio if you want to get a ticket to come. It's gonna be really fun. Let's see. Oh, and you can ask to be sponsored. You can also give sponsorship spots. If you ask to be sponsored, it's not a guarantee, right? Because it depends on how many people are sponsoring. We always need more people to sponsor. There's always more people asking for spots than people who are sponsoring, but that's in the link in my bio too. You see open channeling, and right underneath that is a big thing that says ask and a big thing that says give. Yeah. So there we go. Okay, fun. Schumann. The question was about the Schumann. So let me ask that. Oh, but I want to say this first. Do you use any specific mental imagery to open up for your guides to come through? Nope, because it's not that hard. And I am finishing creating the third wave of the channeling trilogy, which is hear your guides. So I'm teaching you guys how to actually communicate to your guides and like understand logically the whole thing. So it's easier energetically to hear them and find them and reach them. So that'll be in the beginning of April. That'll be released. But no, there's no specific imagery. I just start talking to them and then I let them come through however they want to come through. You just let them. Like you just let them. That's it. Okay, Schumann resonance. Schumann resonance. What do my guides have to say about this? Hmm. Okay, that's interesting. They're saying that these stark lines, like I saw the one where it was like all of a sudden just this hard line and just it went crazy. It was today, maybe yesterday morning. I think it was today. They showed me a picture of that this morning, I think. And they're saying sometimes the Schumann catches these big shifts, like these big, it's like timelines, many of us having timelines collapsing down, or many of us having timeline shifts, like we're jumping to different kind of alternate, changing our frequency, right? Up or down. And sometimes the Schumann catches that if enough of us are happening kind of simultaneously. That's hard to understand though, because timey-wimey and time is very made up. But the Schumann is a result of, it's just our visual representation of the massive energetic shifts that are going on right now. And that's the reason why the Schumann looks crazy, is because the energy is crazy. It's there. We've discovered a way to be able to look at that energy, so we are able to, um what's the word I'm looking for? So we're able to kind of validate what we're feeling, right? Because we're in this era, so what my guys are saying, we're in this era right now, this great era of learning that what we're feeling is actually real, and it's more real than perhaps the things that we've been seeing our whole lives. And so it's giving more data, more evidence to what we're feeling, right? So it's helping us bridge from feeling into realization. Does that make sense? That's what they're saying about the Schumann. At the last open channeling, you said to pick someone, let your eyes relax, see the sparkle. Have you ever done that while looking in the mirror? Oh, no, I haven't done that while looking in the mirror. That's fun. I'm going to do that while looking in the mirror. Yeah, open channeling, I just let my eyes relax, and my guide's like, it's like you glow from behind you, but also there's like a light on your head. But I've never tried that in the mirror. I'm going to try that now. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, come join open channeling. There's usually a couple hundred people in there. So it's not like super big. It's really fun though. It's really good energy, and you get to chit chat with everybody in the little chat. Yeah. Oh, the Schumann is definitely picking up pace. Yeah. How would you respond to a MAGA waking up instead of anger, judgment, blame? Let's hear solutions. How would I respond to a MAGA person waking up is great to have you. And I know that there is a lot of judgment. I mean, that's literally it, right? I know there's a lot of judgment. People are like, I'm never going to forgive you for voting for him. Baby, that forgiveness is not for the MAGA person. That forgiveness is for you. Sorry, but it is. That person is not affected whatsoever on if you forgive them or not. That just is a poison to your heart. Holding on to things like that, holding on to anger, right? And so if a MAGA person is starting to wake up and realize, great, glad you see it. Glad you see it. Yeah. They are saying that's what they're saying to me. I mean, you also don't have to respond, right? You also don't have to respond. Oh my God, my child. That's so funny. Okay, hold on. Let me text my kid. Freaking teenagers. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Do your guides only guide you, or do they also have other? Okay, your spirit guides are just for you, but you have to remember you have infinite timelines and realities. You have infinite timelines and realities. So they're guiding you, but in all of your versions of yourself. That's what they're doing. Will a false flag in the US happen? Okay, this is what I'm seeing for a false flag in the United States. That's so absurd. What I'm getting is the people who are planning this false flag, because the false flag is being planned. Good God. It's like children. That's the point, isn't it? That's the point, is what my guides are saying. It's like children. What I'm seeing is they feel like they're in a fortress, these people. They feel like they're untouchable. They feel like they are smarter than everybody else, that they've pulled the wool over everybody's eyes for so long they can just keep doing it because they know more. But they're not in a fortress. They're in a mother effing tree house. Like, I'm literally being shown they're in a stupid tree house. That's what they're in. And so people, they're like this false flag, and I literally see them. This funny, the visuals. I literally see my guides showing them bringing up a red flag and saying it's from somebody else, and everybody's like, "Are you kidding me? This is obviously from you. You obviously made this, right? This is the I. You are obviously creating this. Like, you obviously made this problem." It's like when the bully at school says, this person was picking on me, but everybody has seen this bully do nothing but pick on this other person. It's like, it's not even believable, and people just like ignore it. They just ignore it. The imagery is hysterical. You just got your ticket for Sunday, Tiffany. Yes, I'm excited to see you. Ooh, glitches on the live. Do the replay on YouTube after we get off, because there's a lot of information here. Yeah. Whew. Like that dumb war room blanket fort. Yeah, they're in a treehouse. Yeah. I don't think I understand this question fully. Do your guides have any insight on womb connections to Gia and those that are shedding during this time? What do you mean by womb connections? I think there's a lot of terminology that's being used by a lot of creators that doesn't have any actual meaning behind it. I think a lot of words are being thrown around by a lot of people on the internet. And so I just want to make sure that we're talking about the same thing. I have a 10-second delay from video to sound. Try closing it out, coming back in. Ooh, yeah, maybe Gaia. Like when you're out amongst other humans in public, do your guides ever scream at you to speak at anyone? Okay, good question. Guides will never scream at you ever. Guides will never push. Guides will never um make you feel pressured. That's not guides, that's ego. So if you're feeling, because here's the thing, you're not the only psychic person on this planet. I'm not the only psychic person on this planet. So if I get a message for somebody and it doesn't feel quite right to give it to them at that time for literally any reason, okay, I don't have to because free will, and I'm not the only damn psychic on the internet, right? Guides might prompt you, yeah, but they talk clearly and calmly, but if it doesn't feel correct, I don't. Oh, Gaia, not Gia. Okay, Gaia, that makes more sense. Um, Occasionally, but not very often, because here's the thing, this is just not in my nature, it's not in my energy. It's for some other people, but I don't think it's necessarily for me. When I get a message about somebody, usually that message is for me for some greater understanding, but a couple of times I have felt really pulled to share, but it's only been towards people that I know. And it's not been towards any strangers because I wouldn't like a complete stranger coming up to me in public, catching me off guard and telling me something that might make me cry, might make me upset, might make me feel a little dizzy and confused. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't want that energy in public. And I know that I'm not the only damn psychic on this planet. So I'm not but the only person that can help this other person. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? But guides will never scream at you. Guides will never make you feel pressured. And I talk about this a lot in the third wave of the channeling trilogy that I'm dropping at the beginning of April. So I'm just a couple of weeks too. I go over like all this in great detail. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people on YouTube are saying it's a lot easier to watch this live on YouTube, by the way. So if TikTok is ever weird to you, you can just go to my YouTube channel and just watch me there. Um, how does Soulspark membership work? Do you have meetings? What platform is used? Good question, Liz. Soulspark membership is just this monthly cool rad thing that we do. It's my spiritual community. It's 22 US dollars a month for my energetic exchange. We don't meet live, but on the first of every month, I drop a new video about the theme for the month. And we have a group chat on Telegram. So the video gets dropped on my website. Plus, Soulspark gets early access to literally everything. So, like all those gold packs for the expansion packs and all that. Soulspark gets first access to literally everything. And Soulspark is the chat that I'm in. Like, I'm in that chat, in that chat. People are tagging me. I'm answering questions. I channel for people occasionally. I give you lots of spiritual coaching and guidance. So, whatever the theme is for the month, right? Like this month is signs and synchronicities. I'm helping people understand what's a sign and synchronicity, what the differences are, what to do with them, and we're sharing them, right? And Soul Spark is also really good because of just the community in general. Like it's helping people find their people is really what it is. Plus, I'm like active in there. So it's my website plus Telegram. And when you join Soul Spark, you get a direct link to join the Telegram group. So you love Soulspark. It's a great resource. I know. Soulspark loves you. Oh, people claiming passed on celebs are their spirit guides. So here's the thing. I talk about this in the expansion pack that I'm releasing on spirit guides. Spirit guides are spirits. Spirit guides are not on the incarnation path. Spirit guides are spirits. They're not spirit guides once removed from human form. Spirit guides are on the spirit learning path, and you are on an incarnation learning path. They're just different choices that we've made, right? But passed over people are not spirit guides because they're incarnating and they're learning from that way. They have their own spirit guides. Does that make sense? Would it be better to join at the beginning of the month for Soulspark? No, you can join literally anytime because you can just join the chats right when you come in. The theme that we do every month, those specific paths, I'm reading things, those specific chats for the themes stay open. So if you are like, oh my God, I saw 3 months ago you did this thing over here, and that's what I want to work on, you just start chatting in there, and other people are working on that too, and they'll chat in there too. So while I am focused on a specific theme for the month, I still go back and respond to all the chats. So you can work on anything, anytime you want. You're so welcome. Do we ever switch paths? You can, yes, because we can do anything we want. But that's like, you don't switch back and forth like this. That's like saying, I'm going to go major in rocket science. And then the next semester, I'm going to major in art history. And then the next semester, I'm going to major in rocket science and then art history. You don't go back and forth and back and forth. You learn for a long time on one, and then you can switch. But most people don't. Most souls prefer one path or the other because all paths are leading to enlightenment, right? Do you have a video that explains about spirit guides? I have the free spirit guide course on my website that explains all about spirit guides. Yeah, you're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. Our ancestors. So you have a spirit team. Ancestors is part of it. Your spirit guides are part of it. Your ancestors are not your spirit guides, just different roles, right? But they both can help. You can have guardians. You can have all these things. Do the free spirit guide course. It's free with a little promo code that's listed in that little description on the website, and it tells you about all the stuff, all of it. Yeah. You're struggling with impatience. You see signs and synchronicities, but can't put them together. Well, I'm telling you what, Soulspark is working on that literally right now, literally this month. So you can join Soulspark if you want the community and you want the help and you want the hand holding and all the people. You can also get wave 2 of the channeling trilogy, which is linked in my bio, because that is signs and synchronicities. It's read the signs. It teaches you what they are, what they do, and how to put them together. So I can either help you personally with the group in Soulspark with it, or you can do the expansion pack. Either one. Either one. And the Soulspark chat, you're right, Donna, is so much information there. You kind of just jump in wherever feels good to you, but there's tons. And if you're in Soulspark, you get access to the Soulspark Vault, which is like years worth of videos, every recording we've ever done, because we used to meet live. And so even those videos are on there, like everything. I've had guest speakers come for Soulspark. So we had Rebecca, the ghost guide. We've had Taryn, the shadow work guru. We've had all kinds of people. Yeah, the vault is a really good deep dive. There's a lot of information in that vault. It's crazy. Fun. So good. Oh, yeah, and the meditations. Oh my God, thank you so much. And the meditations. You get so many more guided meditations if you're part of Soulspark. It's so good. Yeah. And you get access to spiritual buddies. So even if you want to do Soulspark for a few months and then you decide, I don't want to do that energetic exchange anymore, you get spiritual buddies for free for the rest of your life. So good. Yeah. Excellent points, you guys. Excellent points. Point. Oh, Allie, you're so cute. And Rebecca and Taryn are awesome. I know those were like such fun things that we did. Open channeling is this Sunday. Open channeling is this Sunday, the 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. Get your ticket now. Link is in the bio. You can ask me anything. I'm going to start with a channeled message from my spirit guides about the 3D split, and then I open it up, and you guys get to ask literally anything. Nothing's off the table. And I channel. This whole thing lasts for about 90 minutes. It lasts a long time. So I'll do that for you guys. You can ask to be sponsored. You can support other people by giving a sponsored spot. All this is linked in my bio. I have always been intuitive, but I've also developed it over time because you have to fine tune it, right? But here's the thing. Everyone is intuitive. You just got to figure out your little, just got to figure out your place. Donna Jean, if you want to know where Spiritual Buddies is and you're in Soulspark, ask in the chat and we'll show you where the link is. It's in that main chat in Soulspark where I have like the here, get started here or start here first or whatever that is, that gives you like the lowdown of Soulspark and how it works and when I'm in there. And there's a link to Spiritual Buddies right there, but it's pinned to the top of that chat. Okay. I love you guys so much. Come do open channeling with me and we'll get to hang out more just like this for 90 solid minutes. And every ticket gets the replay. Come hear the weird questions. Bring the weird questions. Bring them. I want it to be weird. It's going to be so good. Yeah, it's going to be really rad. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. And we're going live again. What's Wednesday? Friday, I think. It's already scheduled. So go register if you want your reminder. Thanks for your energy. Thank you so much for yours. So fun. Okay. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Go get your ticket for open channeling. And yeah, I can maybe see you on the live on Friday too. Okay. Okay, bye. See ya.